you want push and forgot? Why did they hate one another? Cause nowadays, every man for himself when the trouble come they run away. When we're holiday, you're supposed to stick with your brother and stick with your sister. So when I they win, you the winner. I could be the leader, you be hero. We all they find medicine, we could cure poverty for real. See you winning, I'm winning. We all are winning. You're winning, I'm winning. We all are winning. I'd rather congratulate you than to hate you. I see you winning, see you winning, winning. We all are winning for life. Winning for life. I see you winning. You don't waste your time if you think say you fit for me. Yeah. No matter how you try, Baba God still there for me. You dey follow twerk, they hear woto woto. But bad news not the win loto loto. The good news be the sign for my motto. Now you know my logo. You dey follow twerk, they hear woto woto. But bad news not the win loto loto. The good news be the sign for my motto. Make you come take a photo. So when I dey win, you the winner. I could be the leader, you be hero. We all the find medicine, we could cure poverty for real. I see you winning, I'm winning. We all are winning, you're winning, I'm winning. We all are winning. Gotta congratulate you, not to hate you. I see I'm winning, winning. We all are winning for life. Winning for life. Winning.
Hello, good evening, everybody. If you can hear me, let me see your favorite emoji. If you can hear me, let me see your favorite emoji. I want to know we're together. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Elevote pre-summit session. It seems we took a break, but no, we didn't take a break. We are fully back, and we are back with a lot of goodies. So please let me see your favorite emoji if you can hear me. Let me see your favorite emoji. Okay, I can see Ife, I can see Tolu. Let me see your favorite emoji. Please keep it coming. So we are back with a lot of goodies, like I earlier said. Welcome to Elevote pre-summit webinar. As we all know, Elevote is a career innovation and talent development company empowering professionals across Africa and beyond. And we have taken our time to put up a lot of things for you, our audience. We have taken our time to put up a lot of things for you, our audience. To put up some things for you, and sorry, can you hear me? Let me get your favorite emoji if you can still hear me. Let me get your favorite emoji if you can still hear me. We are back. We are back. We are back. So yeah, Elevate is bringing up a lot of things for everybody, a lot of um okay. I want to be sure that everybody's hearing me. Thank you. So today it's the first session of our pre-summit webinar, and we are we are up with a lot of things to benefit everybody. So as part of our build up to our flagship event, Elevote Global Talent Summit 2025, we are hosting a pre-webinar section that will be running through this August, from this August through September, to engage our fast-growing community of job seekers, career changers, future-focused professionals. And this is our very first session for the pre-webinar session. My name, as you all know, is Osaro Favor. I'm a project manager at Elevote, and I am so excited to be your moderator for today. Today's topic is how to start your career early and win. And I know that we all want to hear that topic because we have both young and old people, people that have made mistakes initially and they just want to retrace their step, people that are upcoming in the career settings like students, undergraduates, and they don't want to make any sort of mistake. But before we dive into today's program, I have a good news for you. Please, if you want to hear that good news, let me see your emoji. If you want to hear that good news, let me see your emoji. It's a blast. It's a blast. Elevate is going to be running a 5-day skill program that we kick off from August 18, and we are covering 3 tracks. Tracks that are like high skill in demand tracks, project management, digital marketing, and UI UX design. And it is a free course. I'm not seeing the emoji. Aren't you happy that Elevate is doing this for us today? Please let me see that emoji there. So now, it's completely free. If you have not registered, we are going to open our portal tomorrow for you to register and gain knowledge free of charge. So let's get back to today's session. Like I said earlier, I'm thrilled to introduce our guest speaker for tonight, and she's no other person than Chika Ike Ojukwu, popularly known as the global star. She has a mandate to shine her light so bright, following Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, with her mountain of influence. She is not just a star, but I don't think anybody can get it right without God. So when I saw her bio, I was like, oh, this is a Christian sister. How can you have all this and you are still holding on to God? Some persons out there, when they have made it so far, they will forget God. But that first line alone built this, like, I don't know what to say, but let me use the word, I fell in love with her. So she's passionate. She's a passionate content creator. She's a global LinkedIn coach, influencer, public speaker. She's a mentor with mission to empower personal business and brand worldwide. You don't know who you have on board this evening because I'm going to tell you more about her. I know she will not touch these areas because she will still want to hide. So over the years, she has had the privilege to coach over 10,000 brands across 7 countries, not just Nigeria. Please, let me see your emoji. Let me see your emoji. If you don't give me that emoji, I'm not going to bring her. She's not going to talk. She will just be here watching at us. So she has coached over 10,000 brands across Africa and helping them harness LinkedIn full potentials. LinkedIn is one professional platform that is very difficult. It's very difficult for you to scale through. It's time consuming. If you're not strategic, if you're not determined, if you don't know how to show up, you can't make it on LinkedIn. But she has touched a lot of brands and a lot of life, over 10,000. So we are blessed tonight. We are blessed with Chika Ike Ojukwu. So she has spoken at industry-leading events. She has conducted impactful sessions. She has had the opportunity to collaborate with top executive, assisting them in optimizing their brand presence across time zones. She is indeed our international speaker. So she trains employees, she trains team virtually and in person on how to stand out on LinkedIn, how to use it as a powerful tool to drive visibility and impact organizations they represent. She has been featured and awarded as a notable brand such as Seller. I don't know if you know Seller. If you know Seller, you understand what I'm talking about. Favicon, Coach Lee, WAC LC, Icon Brand African, Global Education Award, and so on. If I keep talking about our award, we won't leave here today. So she was honored to be recognized as one of the top 50 African influencers. Please give me an emoji for that. We have one of the top Africa, not Nigeria, African, globally. Please let me see your emoji. Let me give me your favorite emoji because we don't have a small person here. We don't have a small person here by Egerton and a LinkedIn top voice in online content creation and influencer and marketing. She has collaborated with top brands like Says Ruby, Get Fit Nigeria, Kochi, Utiva, Fitcoat, FCMB, Credit Direct, and LinkedIn Local Nigeria, amongst other brands. Ah, I, in fact, I don't want to stop. Before I move on, she has an author, she has written 4 books, and let me stop here. But we have a global speaker with us tonight. And before I bring her on, please drop your favorite emoji, encourage her, let her get down here. So let's have you on board, Chika Ike Ojuku. Please come up and, you know, speak with our audience. Thank you very much. While she's coming on board, please give me your favorite emoji. If you don't give me your emoji, I won't ask her. She won't come on board. So let's have her on board, please. Okay, Chika, please come on board. They have to please come on board. Thank you very much. Hello, Chika, are you there? While we are waiting for our speaker to come on board, I hope you are all ready and you have your jotter, you have your pen. I I I am big on LinkedIn and I won't lie, it has not been easy. So if you have your jotter, you have your pen, please let me see your emoji. Give me your favorite emoji. Are you ready for tonight? If you can still hear me, let me see your favorite emoji there. Thank you very much, Chika. Thank you for coming on board. This is Nigeria, and I know sometimes network can be crazy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Favor.
You're welcome.
Can
Please,
you
let's
hear me?
meet you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so sorry. My network took me out. Yeah, let's meet you with everything you've been saying. I
Yes,
would
we
just
still want to
say,
meet you.
okay, no problem. I'll simply just say that Chika is someone who loves God and pushes in his agenda in the media. As you all know, media is my mountain of influence. Would love to do, especially on LinkedIn, especially anything, my career, just to his glory, to shine my light as a global star. So you've heard a lot. So this is just me, the smiling one, global star, doing my thing. Here I am. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if I should call you the
Thank
LinkedIn queen. I don't know the parts of the empire I
you.
should
So
place you because you are everywhere.
fluent.
So thank you. So you already know our topic. So let's get an
No,
overview.
LinkedIn is too small for what we are doing. That's why we are global star. We are not queen of visibility, LinkedIn queen. No, I'm not queen of visibility.
Are you there? Can you hear me? Please, if you can still hear me, let me get your favorite emoji there if you can still hear us.
Okay, I think overview for the topic we have today. How hmm, it's a very interesting topic because yes,
Okay. So let's start by knowing what inspired your own career journey and how did you get started early? Did you get that? I think the network is very bad from my end. So while we wait for Chika to come back, if you have not registered for Elevate Fisky program, please register for our program. Um, Register for our program as you will not have what we are offering free of charge from anywhere. So yeah, we are going to open our slot tomorrow. So kindly use the opportunity to register for our program. So let me let me bring our speaker up on board. Sorry, network is bad. Sorry, it's expected. We are in Nigeria, so
can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Okay,
you.
so sorry, I don't know what talk today. Thank you. So I was saying I needed you to confirm that you can hear me clearly so that I'm not just talking to myself and everybody
Okay.
can hear me perfectly. I don't just yes, so you
Okay.
can hear me perfectly, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you. So you asked what inspired my journey, what inspired my career and how did I start early, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just take us back memory lane. Actually, I studied chemical engineering in the university. So what I'm doing right now is not as if it's a career path for me. Let me put it this way: it's not what I studied in university, speaking, LinkedIn, and the rest of it. But I can say for a fact that at the age of 12, I noticed I had the passion for writing. I could literally write anything, like it will flow. My classmates then in school, I would help them write their essays. I could write one topic, I could write it in different ways. So I noticed I had that passion. I shared it with my mom, who's my greatest cheerleader, and she took it up from there. I started scribbling with words, writing stories that I will write in a 2A notebook, give my friends to read, they will read, everybody's happy and all. So it came to when I was about to leave secondary school, I wrote my first book and I launched it at my SS3 graduation, right? And I just knew that This is beautiful. For me at that time, it was not about the money, right? Still not about the money for me, right? And I could bless lives with the book. The book was sold out like at that graduation, literally. I think I just have one copy left for me. And I was super excited. People will reach out to me and say, Chika, this book blessed my life. This book did this book did that. I was like, wow. And my first pocket money was from the book I launched from school. So I was like, oh, there's something in this part. But when I got into school, I started studying my chemical engineering in peace. But when I came out, I also published my second book while I was in university and launched it while I was still living my 500 level. Came out of school in my 400 level. That's when I got to know about LinkedIn. In my 400 level, I got to know about LinkedIn because they said LinkedIn gives jobs, internships, and the rest of it. And I said, okay, no wahala. Let me get an account, right? Let me get an account. I did optimized the little I knew about optimization. It was nothing to write home about actually. I just put a random picture there. I put a random picture there. I just said chemical engineering in view, right? I just said chemical engineering in view. I don't think I even put something in my about section. And for the internship opportunities I saw on LinkedIn at that time, they said easy apply. They said easy apply, right? So that easy apply means you have to use your profile to actually um apply for those jobs. And my my profile was nothing. I mean nothing to write home about. It was literally nothing to write home about. I did not get any internship from LinkedIn, right? I got it offline. But after my internship and everything, I did an oil and gas company and fine and good. It just only made sense that I looked at this platform. I said, this platform, it's receptive because I've been on Facebook, I've been on Instagram. I wasn't really enjoying it there. But being on LinkedIn, I'm a writer, so I was just writing articles, writing things here and there, publishing it with my 2 likes, my 3 likes. I was happy with it. Lo and behold, I came back in 2021 and I was just scrolling through the feed of LinkedIn. And the truth is that if it's in your heart, God will find a way to put it in your hand. God will find a way to just put it out there. You know, when you're thinking about something, and when you're thinking about something, and everything you're thinking about is just showing either on Instagram, on TikTok, or on LinkedIn, like those things just come out. And I was thinking about how do I even work on my profile? How do I even stand out on this LinkedIn? Lo and behold, I saw a flyer that said LinkedIn optimization cohort days, and I joined, right? I joined it, and amazingly, I started implementing ruthlessly. I'm just trying to break this story, right? Because I know there are other questions to be answered. I started implementing ruthlessly from that class, from that master class, and my growth started like I started moving. Before you know what was happening, that was in August 31st, 2021. I cannot forget that day because that's when my big break started on LinkedIn. And started pushing 3K, 5K, 7K. And before you know what was happening, I was like, I think this thing is working for me. I can teach it to other people. I can do this, I can do that. And I started teaching it. I started teaching. I just put it out there, made a flyer, put it out there, free class, come and join. People showed interest. People joined. Over 200 persons joined the class. I was like, wow. I did the first edition free. I did the second edition free. So I knew that I had something to give here. So if I could give all that value for free, I started monetizing it. From there, it has been from glory to glory. Let me just put it that way. It has been from glory to glory. So I noticed I had something inside of me that I could actually give to the world. And from there, it just started metamorphosing to what it is today. Thank you. We can't hear you. I think you're muted.
Wow, wow, this is awesome. I picked few things from the age of 12 in secondary school. See, I tell people today that if I knew about LinkedIn when I was in secondary school, I'll be doing a lot by now. And to my greatest surprise, 2021 here, you have achieved all this, man. I'm not seeing your emoji. You don't know if you're on LinkedIn, you understand what it means to scale through LinkedIn within just few years. I've been on LinkedIn for more than 2 years, and I can't say LinkedIn has not helped me actually, because I discovered Eliver through LinkedIn, and that's a big plus to me. I was able to transition from being a medical radiographer to a project manager through LinkedIn. LinkedIn helped me a lot. I got my mentors there that trained me and all that. But then there are growths that you be expecting to have, and we all have our different growth stages. I can't say I'm not doing well, but then wow, I am still wow. So this brings us to the next question. What are the common mistakes professionals make on LinkedIn, and how do we fix them? Because I know that everybody here is looking for a professional platform to grow. See, these days the world is going remote, and if there is one place that can get you there easily, is LinkedIn before any other social media platform. LinkedIn is the home for professionalism. So let's hear how the mistakes, the common mistakes we make, and how can we fix this? Because I've made a lot of mistakes. You're a writer, I'm not a writer. I transitioned from healthline. I don't know anything that has to do with writing. I just go up there and put my post on LinkedIn. I don't know how to engage, I don't know how to interact. So I think these are one of the things people do on LinkedIn that gives them edge. But I want to learn from a professional.
Thank you so much. Please still confirm that you can hear me.
I can hear you clearly. Please, if you can stay here, our global speaker, let me see your favorite emoji there. Else, we are going to end this session. This session is for you. It took us a lot of sleepless nights to get this God sent global speaker. So, if
Wow.
you are not appreciating her, we are going to stop this session, and I'll go to her DM and take all the knowledge from her and use it for my life. So, let me see your favorite emoji there. Okay, thank you
Okay,
very much.
thank you so much for that question. Actually, I have seen different mistakes people make on LinkedIn. But the ones that are very visible and for persons in the room is you just dump your resume on LinkedIn, or you just post once in a while. You know those people that come and say, I'm happy to announce, and
I'm
you go
guilty.
missing in action.
I'm
Yes,
guilty.
I'm excited to announce. And they just, after being excited to announce, they are nowhere to be found again until they have something else to announce. If you are that kind of person, either of these two persons, please repent. Repent, because you will not grow like that, right? And as I usually tell persons, you don't have to be a content creator, a writer, like a content writer and coach to be able to show up on LinkedIn, right? And thank God for the for AI. Thank God for AI. It's helping a lot of persons. Some persons that are not writers, they are not the best of writers. They show up, and they show up correct, right? Because they know the power of artificial intelligence, that's AI, right? So as I said before, what I noticed that most people, the mistakes, they say I don't even announce anything. How about now? Once in a while, you should be happy to announce. At least be happy to announce that you attended this pre-event. After this event, just screenshot this now and go on LinkedIn and say, I'm happy to announce that I just attended the pre-event series on the Global Talent Summit. Tag them, they will repost. That's how content starts. So, right? So when people just dump their resume there, just dump their portfolio, it doesn't work like that. If people don't know you, if people don't see you, they can't hire you. I tell people what you do on LinkedIn is you go from being seen to being heard before you are hired. She reached out to me because she knew I was the right person to come and speak on this for this pre event series. She didn't come to me and start asking me, "Hey, what do you do? Can you speak for us? Will you do this?" She already did her background check because profile is speaking, everything is there for you to hear. Not not as if I'm missing in action, or maybe the last time I posted on LinkedIn was 6 months ago. You just know this person is no longer in the game. That is what you assume, right? That's what you assume, that this person is no longer in the game, this person is not doing what needs to be done, and the rest of it. So don't just dump your resume, don't just put it there, don't just keep updating. Maybe you just keep updating your profile, your experience session, but nothing. That being seen is through your profile, right? But being heard is your content. I tell persons, if you're a job seeker on LinkedIn, gone are the days where you just put up your CV, your resume. These days, people don't even do CVs and resumes again because they believe that ChatGPT can cough out a CV and a resume and the cover letter in 5 minutes. 5 minutes too much. 5 seconds, it will cough it out, and you just put it. So LinkedIn is beyond those generic bullet points. Is, can we know you? There are some deals I've gotten, there are some brands that have reached out. All they are asking at that point in time is, how much? Send your account details. Does this work for you? Can we negotiate this? Maybe I get a brand that wants me to come speak at their event. They're asking, what will it take? How much will it take? Should we, if it's a physical one, should we bring you down? Are you available? That's the questions they are asking, because there are already a lot of things that has been solved just with my profile and with me showing up. Okay, so those of you that post once in a while because you feel you don't have anything to post, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to push your career. Even if you have a 9 to 5, there is something that you're learning. There's something that you want to share out there. There's something that you can share to the next person who wants to come into a 9 to 5 in that industry, in that area. There's something you're learning that people do not know. You think people know, but they don't know, and your experience makes it different, right? Your experience makes it different. So genuinely engage with people is another mistake. So people wait. I think I made a post recently. Flip the scripts. You wait for people to DM you. You wait for people um to engage with your content. You wait for people to send you connection requests. You're just waiting for people. Flip the script and do it. Go and engage genuinely on people's posts. I have gotten gigs from people's comment section, not my comment section, people's comment section, because I just dropped my opinion about something that is related to my niche, maybe about LinkedIn, about this. Someone just reaches out to me via DM and says, "Oh, I saw your comment on this person's post. I'd like to work with you." So these little things, they add up. So flip the script. Connect with people, and connect with authenticity. I'll stop there for now.
I have a lot to say, but I won't say anything. Please, if you are in this, because this is like, I feel like this is a sermon. If you are in the spirit with me, let me see your favorite emoji out there. You talked about experience, and so far, I know that these days most people don't end up doing what they studied in school. Personally, I have over 9 years of experience as health practitioner, and I have weighed a lot of things before I decided to transition into tech. I want to ask those of us that don't have experience at all, how do we stand that? How do we present ourselves on LinkedIn? Because that was one of the first confusion I had. Like, I don't know how to talk to the people in who are the people. How do I even identify the people in my niche to start with? Some persons are not on LinkedIn currently, but so far I know I'm not doing so well on LinkedIn. But I know one thing, that LinkedIn is a space for opportunities. Like I have seen, I have heard, I have witnessed, I have been with people. I am also a witness of positive opportunities from LinkedIn. Well, I actually saw you from LinkedIn, and that is why I was able to reach out to you. So I want to know, what can we do? We don't have experience. You said you talked about that reaching out to people and all that. Yeah, like I didn't want to reach out to you on LinkedIn. I found your mail and went extra mile. It was a different experience altogether, and I liked it. So now, how do I start? Because if you were not somebody that is very open, a Christ-like person, looking at my LinkedIn profile, you wouldn't have accepted my invitation. So how everybody is not you? How can I stand that? How I am my audience. I am the audience that are listening to you. How do we stand out when we don't have experience transitioning from one field to another?
Thank you so much for that question. I think when there's something you said that gave you that, I think was an answer to your to this question, right? And the truth is that when you reached out to me, the first thing I went to do when anybody reaches out to me via mail, maybe you're not coming from LinkedIn, you're not coming from Instagram, and you send me a mail, the first thing I go and do is I go and check you out on LinkedIn. If I can't find you on LinkedIn, I go and check you out on Instagram. I can't find you on Instagram. I go and check you on Google. If you're not searchable on Google, I don't know what to tell you, right? So, how to stand out even without experience? There's something called, it's not, let me not call it, it's not packaging, it's branding. It's branding. You don't have experience, but there's a way you will brand yourself with what you know. Nobody has employed you for that thing. Nobody, you don't have an experience in that. Like you, when I mean experience, you've not done a job in on that thing. But the way you brand yourself will even make someone want to actually listen to what you have to say, right? So for persons that do not have experience, I will tell you, volunteer. We live in a generation right now where everything is money, 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 money. It's good though, because you need to pay bills, but you need to balance it. When I started early in my career, I told you I had two free classes. I was testing the waters. Will people want to listen to me? Will people want to hear what I'm saying? I was testing the waters. Okay. I was building. I had no experience being a LinkedIn coach, right? But I called myself that. I am a LinkedIn coach. I called people and they answered. Even if it was 10 in the room that day, just imagine from 200 persons the first time I called to, let's say, 100 and something the second time. Then I began to monetize it as at that time. And we've been building and building, and you heard 10,000 plus. These are human beings. These are real human beings. These are people that I have spoken to, people that have bought my course, people that have gone like I'm talking to you now. So you may be part of that number tomorrow that that's going to make it 11,000, that's going to make it 12,000, I'm going to make it 13,000, right? So you have no experience. Who are you volunteering for? You are a VA. You say you're a VA. You're a virtual assistant. You're a social media manager. This is your opportunity to look for that person that you can manage his or her social media page for free. The truth is that at the end of the day, when you get the result and put it out there, nobody's going to ask you, did they pay you or were you not paid? Nobody is going to ask you. Nobody is going to. When I started out, having speaking engagements, it was free, 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 free. When the paid started coming, I don't want to announce that this is paid or this is free, right? So get experience by volunteering. That's why LinkedIn has a volunteer session. I volunteer very well for both global brands, local brands. I would volunteer. I would use my skill. I know my skill is content writing. So I would always volunteer as a content writer. I will always volunteer as a marketer. Let me put out this thing out there. Let me put it out there for this brand, right? And that alone, I am building my portfolio. If you ask me the brands I've worked with, I will list out those brands, and you will not come and say I didn't work for them. I worked with them. Even if I was a volunteer, I worked with them. I got the experience. So forget all those um if you're not paying me, I'm not doing. At your early stage, please do. It will help you build your portfolio. It will help you win early. It will help you when people read out your profile, it will have substance, right? It will have substance because you've done the work. And when you do the work and you put it out there, the truth be told, the next opportunity is going to find you. That's why, for example, this gathering, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. I don't know who is the next person that is going to invite me to come speak at their program. Who is just watching? Who is just looking? You think people are not seeing? People are seeing, people are watching. So all these things you do, go back to the drawing board get experience, even if it's paid, even if it's not paid, even if it's an internship. You are many of you are upskilling, but you are not trying to get experience. But you have lots of knowledge about social media management, about virtual assistant, about administration, about tech, but there is nowhere you are actually putting this out to actually gain experience in return. So go out there, look for people. It could be your friend. Babe, let me help you manage your Instagram page. Let me help you manage your LinkedIn. I've learned this social media thing. Let me manage for you. And tomorrow you come and say, I've managed 3 pages. I've managed for this page. Nobody cares if it's your friend or it's not your friend. You've managed this page. This are the results you got. And that's fine. Okay?
Hmm. Thank you very much. I hope somebody here is listening to you, because these days everybody's focused on the money. So why we before we take the next question, if you have any question, put it in the comment section so we can take it up, because I have been in recruitment room, and you see people that don't have experience demanding for money when you put up a volunteer position out there. But I hope they are going to see this, and I hope they are going to give in their all for volunteer positions to build their professional skills. So if you have any question, put it in the comment section. If you don't have a question, let me see your favorite emoji, so we know that we are not talking to ourselves alone. Please let me see your favorite emoji. I can't see that. I can't see that. Please let me see your favorite emoji. It's like a fuel to this session. We are dry on fuel right now, so you guys need to refill us. Let me see your favorite emoji if you're hearing us. If you're hearing us, please put in your favorite emoji out there. Okay, it seems whatever we are talking about is entering. So now, can you tell us practical ways to identify career opportunities? Practical ways to identify career opportunities.
Okay. Thank you for that question. Okay. So opportunities are everywhere actually, but you have to look within. You have to look within. And one thing that I would say that has helped me is people. Those rooms that I've not like I never dreamt I would step into. People have called my name to those rooms, right? So one practical way There are several practical ways actually, but one practical way I will share more is have an online presence. Yes, I'm talking to you. I mean, I'm going to drag you by your hair. Have an online presence. It's very important. This time and age, it's it's more competitive. It's more competitive. It's more competitive. You see that
Please,
you're
now you
applying
are
for.
sorry, let me cut you. Now you are talking about online presence. Please, just I need you to just take two questions in one. Talk about the role of networking and standing out. Just put it together and hit the nail for us. Online process and presence, networking, and how to go about it.
Okay, no problem. I think we'll just put that together. It actually works. So having your online presence is one of the practical ways you can actually get opportunities that you never thought about. Because remember when I said when she reached out to me, I had to go check out on LinkedIn first. Once I'm satisfied with what I see on LinkedIn, I don't need to go check here any other place. Mhm. I just know that you're a real human being that is reaching out to me. And then check the company where you are coming from. And I know that it's real. Then I can now reply. Right? So if you don't have an online presence, most companies these days they even tell you put your LinkedIn page. Yes, you see there, put your LinkedIn page. They don't care about your resume. They don't care about your cover letter and all these things. Your LinkedIn link. Sometimes they ask you for your X link. Sometimes they ask for your Instagram. So when you think of, let me just put whatever I want to put out there. Remember the path that you're going to. Can you actually put these links when they ask for it? I could remember a client reach out to me, a potential client reach out to me, and he said, "Chris, can you help me optimize my profile because I do profile optimization? Can you help me optimize my profile?" I said, "Yes, I can do that. I need this, I need this, I need this. You can make a payment and I'll get you get it in 2 to 3 working." He said, "No, I need it urgently." I'm like, "Sorry, urgently in the next 15 to 20 minutes." I said, "It's not possible. It's not possible. I can't optimize your profile in 15 to 20 minutes. Why?" He said, "I need it for a job right now. I just noticed that we need to put our LinkedIn. Some of the documents I thought they would need, they don't need it. They need my LinkedIn." So there's nothing I can do for you. 15 to 20 minutes, except I will do a very bad job and I cannot put my reputation in the line for that. No, it doesn't work. I can help you. Yes, I can help you. I'll do it for you, get it the next day. But 15 to 20 minutes, I can't do it." I asked him, "Send me your LinkedIn URL." He said he's just creating the account. Ah, oh wow. That is even worse. Where do I start from? Where do I start
That
getting
one
your
is serious.
experience? So I tell people it's better to have LinkedIn because LinkedIn is the world's professional network. It's over 1 billion people on that place, and we have over 800 million recruiters on LinkedIn. So you see, you are missing out. Not just recruiters, because recruiters, when you hear recruiters, you think it's all these 9 to 5 jobs. There are persons, there are opportunities there, right? And he went out. He I didn't do that project. So what am I telling you? It's better to have LinkedIn and not need it than to need it and not have it. And you are jumping from pillar to post. You're jumping from pillar to post. Some deals that I have closed, they just reach out to me via DM. Somebody recommended you. I said, "Okay, thank you very much. Can I know the person?" They tell me the person's name so I can actually thank the person and the rest of it. And the next thing is, "Please, can we get your LinkedIn URL or your social media? At least there's one social media that is booming for you." And I send my LinkedIn to them. The next thing they are talking about is, are we signing contracts? Is the money okay? Or well, just negotiate. So what am I saying to you? If you want to stand out, because the competition is stiff, the competition is getting worse, you need to have an edge with what you put online, with how you show up online. And I can tell you for a fact, networking has helped me both online and offline. I don't joke with attending networking events. I must attend at least two in a year, going with purpose. I must attend two because I believe men are doors. I just had a friend who launched her book and I said men are doors, and I was privileged to speak at that event. Men are doors. Some rooms I have entered, some gigs that I've gotten, there were people that I only knew on LinkedIn, just connection. We are connected, first connection as you see on LinkedIn. That is it. And they are calling your name to rooms. They are telling you, okay, I'm not able to do this now. I refer this person to you. Networking is very, very important. Networking is not going for a networking event and you're collecting people's numbers here and there. There's difference between phone number and contacts. Yes, you just have people that view your status. Do you have someone that you can actually reach out to and say, I have this project that I'm about to embark on. I need your help. Maybe you can be a speaker. I need your help. Do you have those contacts? Those people you can collaborate with? Or you just need people to be viewing your WhatsApp status? There's some persons that after a networking event, or even in this room right now, you just take their contacts and everything. When you reach out to them, you reach out to them with purpose, not please come and give me urgent 2K. That's it. That person will block you and block you forever, and that's how you miss out on opportunities of a lifetime. So as someone who needs to win in their career, one thing I'm going to say, because a lot of things will be said, a lot of things like make sure your this thing is good, your resume is good, your cover letter is good, all those things are nice. But me, I'll tell you, online presence is going to speak for you faster than any resume, than any cover letter. I've seen someone who um she was to apply for a job in was supposed to apply for an administrative job, and they were like, oh, during the interview they told her that the position was already filled up, but with what they saw on her LinkedIn, she can actually fit into another role. Just imagine. But what if she just went with her generic resume? At least the resume got her to the interview stage, but at that point in time they already got someone for that. They could find that she can actually fit in because of her profile, because of the things she was putting out online and showing up. And there is no organization that loves someone who shows up on LinkedIn, because when you show up on LinkedIn, um you are showing up for that organization too. Let me put it that way. You are selling that organization too. Yes, sir. Because whenever they go to your profile, they go to your experience section to say, oh, and you are working in this place. This person knows what he or she is doing. Are you a valuable asset to the organization? So that's why I tell employers, if you have a team, get someone to train them. I'll tell you, get me to train your team on LinkedIn, how to stand out on LinkedIn, so that it will actually impact your business, impact your organization in the long run, right? I think I'm going to stop there for now.
You have said a lot, and I think I'm happy to be here tonight. Very, very excited. Please let me see your favorite emoji if you are excited as I am, and bring your questions up, because I know most of us are on LinkedIn and we are not doing anything. Now, did you have a plan B when you started out?
Hey, who does see this life is full of options. It's full of options. Actually, my plan A is to work in oil and gas. Yeah, oil and gas, baby. I tested working in oil and gas during my internship. So actually, when I came out from school, if you saw my LinkedIn profile that time, you see I am an educated, enthusiastic chemical engineering graduate from wanting to work in the energy industry, this, that. At a point, I just said, no, we cannot be waiting for oil and gas people because the institution that I graduated from, they always put it in our head that you cannot just be a job seeker. You were trained in school to be a service provider, not like service provider, to give other people jobs. So don't just go into the job market like every other person will go into the job market. So right from time we were already having plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E from school. And there's something that we usually do in school. I graduated from Landmark University, so maybe my landmarkers are here now. I don't know. Pathfinders are here. I don't know. There's something called TTG. So during that TTG period, it's like that 1 week is intensive, like you're about to leave school. So they keep pouring into us, they keep talking to us, they keep even talking about this LinkedIn, about positioning, about everything. And there's one class that made a difference for me. You had to ask God, when you come out of school, what are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do with your life? If this doesn't work out, what is the next thing that you're supposed to do with your life? So most of us were really coming out with, if we don't get a job with what we studied in school, this is where we are going to right away. But for me, I didn't know it was going to be LinkedIn coaching. Let me put it that way. If I wanted to be any other coach at that point in time, it would be content. It would be helping people write their books, become bestsellers. That was what it would have been for me. But the truth is that most of us, we don't know our end from our beginning. It's only God that knows it. So the more you do things, you just start from where you are. Before you know what's happening, an idea sparks up and you're already in your doing. And that becomes your plan B. Okay, if I am not doing LinkedIn right now and I don't have a an oil and gas job right now, what else will I be doing? I will be speaking. I will be speaking, like I will literally be speaking about content. Yes, I'll literally be doing that because it's something I enjoy. I love talking. Not just talking, I love teaching, I love coaching, I love mentoring, I love pouring into people. So if your what you study in school is not working, quickly search for what you're passionate about. That even if money is not coming in your first 6 months, in your first 1 year, you will stick with it. And as you're doing those things, you're upskilling. Because if you just LinkedIn coaching, the first time I got a gig from a networking event, I got my I attended a networking event, LinkedIn local Lagos. I flew all the way from Benin City to Lagos to attend that event. And I got a gig just from talking to the person. Hi, hello, you look nice, thank you. What do you do? I'm a LinkedIn coach. And I said, oh, my LinkedIn has been there. I need somebody to help me manage it. I don't have time. This man is an executive, like he works in an executive in the real estate industry, an executive. And I said, yes, I can help you. Then I didn't even know that they do that. They help people manage their brands on social media. Like, I know I've heard social media money, but I don't know they do that on LinkedIn too. I just told him, yes, sir, I can do it. And he said,
With
okay,
faith, with faith, you
ha,
accepted with faith.
I accepted it. They carry like I said, yes, I can do it. And he was like, how much? I said, no problem, sir. When I get back to my hotel, I would chat you up. I took his contact. As at that time, I didn't want to undersell myself, oversell at that point in time. I had to now go back to my coach. Please, this thing, you do it right. You do it, you're into brand. Please, how much will I charge? I went on Google. I checked. Google was giving one kind of price. Like, I was like, if I charge this man this thing, he will just run away. And I charged him what my coach had told me to do that time. And he said, okay, without any question. I said, okay. I sent him my account. He transferred the money. Ha. I was like, is this real? And that's how I started. From there, I started putting myself out there for brand management. And I've been doing it for executives, top executives. So the truth is that you might not have plan C or plan D right now, but once you have exhausted your plan A and your plan B, once you're in that plan B, please start looking for C and D. And that C and D can come from you upskilling. Yes. And you know, Evermont will help you with that. She already said that at the beginning. So one upskill.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please try and encourage us. Try and encourage our global speaker. Ah, see, people pay money. I am on LinkedIn. I know how much people pay for things like this. So if you are here today, then you are lucky. Let me see that's your favorite emoji there. Try and encourage our speaker. We'll be drawing our session to a close, but just before we close, we'll have our speaker to like give us a closing remark, and I want her to talk about how to position ourselves. How can we leverage LinkedIn, like positioning, visibility, and credibility? Just give us bullet points of the things we should do, especially when it comes to timing, how we post a content creator. Just give us an idea of how we come about our content and why she's doing that. Look in the comment section. I'll drop the Elevate free course skilled program that is coming up for next week. Please kindly register. You have not registered, and let's take a closing remark from our speaker for tonight.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much again. I think I'm going to round up with this. So, if you're someone who wants visibility, credibility, and career growth, especially on a platform that actually supports this, I will say first of all, post consistently if you want visibility. Post consistently. And when I say post consistently, I mean keep doing it. People are watching, people are looking at you. There was a gig I got, and the person said to me, that was one of the first gigs I got, like, let's say 2022. And he said, I've been watching you for 6 months. This kind of consistency and resilience is what we need on this project. I can't forget it. So post consistently. People are watching. They might not be saying anything, no. They might not be like, and the funny thing, that person never liked my post. Never said you are doing well. Never said anything to me. The day he finally reached out to me via DM, I had to go back and sit down and check my post whether he commented. I like, sir, you never commented on my post. Said no, I didn't want to comment, but I was watching you. You were posting, you were talking, you were sharing. That will give you visibility. People will know you, people will hear you. So, for persons that are on LinkedIn right now, for persons that are posting and all those things, posting time, you just have to test LinkedIn. LinkedIn algorithm changes. It's like people call LinkedIn algorithm a woman because of the mood swings, right? It changes, so you can actually change your post timing. My post time was 10 a.m. before, now it has changed to 6:30 a.m. Just figure out what works for you, and when your audience are online, especially your first connections, when are they mostly online, right? Engage with people. Engage before you even make a post. Engage with at least 5 to 10 persons. What you are doing, you're telling the algorithm, I'm ready for conversations. And trust me, those people um you actually interacted with, they might not maybe comment on your post, but your post is going to go through their feeds. Your post is going to go through their feeds. I think the first time I commented on your post, from that day, I think I started seeing your post more often on my feed. That's what happens. So go and comment. Maybe for 1 week, go and genuinely engage. Not thanks for sharing, nice share. Don't do that. Go and drop your opinion. Somebody wrote something, drop your opinion, write. Write some, oh, thank you for this. I like the way you said this. Let the person feel that you read whatever that person said. The truth is that if you keep appearing in some people's comment section over and over again, there is no way your post will come across that person's feed one day and that person will not reciprocate. I said that person, I don't know, but that person will not reciprocate. There are some persons I know them because they are always engaging on my post. So when there's an opportunity, they are the first persons to come to mind. Even if I don't remember their name like fully, I will go to my comment section and I will find them there and I will send them that opportunity. So if you want credibility, share your lessons, share your journey. Most of you want to share I am happy. Please, can you still hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Most of you only want to share I'm happy to announce. Before the I'm happy to announce, share your lessons. For example, what did you learn from this session? Go and share it. It shows that you are learning. It shows that you are someone who wants to learn, who loves to learn, right? If you are taking a course, you are taking a master class, whatever it is, update us, show us your process. Someone like me, I love processes. Maybe that's why I studied chemical engineering. I love processes. Show your process. Where are you coming from? What are you doing? Where have you been? What is happening? So that when you now say, I'm happy to announce, and here it makes a lot of sense. The congratulations is heavy. When you say I graduated from this skill or I'm open to this opportunity, someone say, oh, this person, he actually took a course on this, or she actually took a course on, update us, let us follow, let it look as if people know what you are doing. Engage in conversations, connect, create career opportunities for yourself. As I told you before, go and meet someone and say, let me help you. Let me do this with you. Let me, it's as simple as that. I have a coach who her story from moving being a from being a chef to into remote work. That is her story and that has opened doors. So you think what you're doing now, those skills can be transferred. Those skills I got from doing chemical engineering here and there, I transfer those skills to what I do online today. Being able to listen to people, processes, following structure, system, because of all those things can be transferred. So don't feel whatever you are doing now is a waste. That you want to transition to this, you can actually take those skills and put it in whatever you are doing now. Okay, so please start posting, optimize your profile. That's the first thing you can do. Don't come and share beautiful content. And when we say, okay, let me follow this person, let me check out your profile, let me see the opportunities you are open to, your profile is nothing to write home about. No. If they say don't judge a book by a cover, by its cover, but if the cover can be beautiful, why not? Work on your profile, put everything that needs to be put in your experience section. Why many of you are intimidated on LinkedIn is that you've not sat down to actually tell yourself, I'm doing amazingly well. And you put those things, those certifications that they give you, you put it there. For example, I'm going to put that I spoke at this event in my experience session. So when I look back, I'm like, oh, see what the things I did in 2025. So many of you, all the certificates they've given you this year, you've thrown them away. You don't even know where it is because they are you've downloaded them on your phone, but you can't find it anymore. LinkedIn is that place where you can go and put those things so that when you are looking for it, you will find them there and get it back. Optimize your profile. I'm open to helping you optimize your profile and every other thing in between to help you stand out on LinkedIn. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. It's like you guys didn't hear what she said. She said she's open to help us. optimize our LinkedIn profile. If you don't have LinkedIn profile, go and create one now. I was even about asking her, please, are you open for mentorship? Do you have space for those of us that want to volunteer, so we can Oliver is all about impact. We are not just impact, we are action. So we can start bringing up people that wants to volunteer from our community, to especially our content writers, social media managers, brand strategies. So but
I
now,
have that
wow, I think
opportunity.
that is a yes. That is a
I have
yes.
that opportunity.
Wow.
Yes, for
Please
especially
let
for
me see
social
your
media.
oh god, you don't know what is happening, especially if you want to transition. Please let me see that favorite emoji there. This is a free ticket for you to be part of our community. You have a free ticket for your LinkedIn profile to be optimized. You have a free ticket for someone. It took me a lot to get someone that actually mentored me when I transitioned. How I met Elivot founder, and how I was able to be mentored. I'm barely 3 months old as a project manager, but you can't tell. So some persons complain of not having not being able to reach out to mentors, and how can they get career coaches, how can they get space for volunteering jobs roles, and yeah, people are paying hugely for LinkedIn optimization. So if you're here, whether or not you have a LinkedIn account, this is your opportunity. Thank you very much, Chika, for sharing your story and this incredible insight with us today. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope you caught at least one. If you don't, please, her name is Chika Ike Ojuku, on all her social media handles on LinkedIn, IG, um, Twitter,
Yes.
that's X. So please follow her up, and don't forget to follow Ellie Vote on LinkedIn. Follow us on IG, follow us on X, follow us on YouTube. We have a lot of programs coming up. And guess what? I have a bigger news for you. Chika has not just come to give us all she has given us. She even wants to bring more global talent speakers for us. And man, if you are here, you need to hold early vote tight so you can get across to Chika. You need to like our social media handles. You need to follow us up. You need to position yourself out there, because this is what we are talking about. We are talking about um, talent development. If you have talent, that is what we are here for. You can see now, this is just pure partnership without requesting. It is God. Thank you very much. I don't know how to appreciate you. Maybe I will come and do a later in your DM after this program. Thank you very much, Chika. We appreciate you this night. And Elivot is
Most
very, very
welcome.
happy to have you on board with us, to do all the amazing things that your brand stands out for, because you are a child of God. We are also children of God, and you hold so strongly on God's word, and that is why you are giving out what people pay for. You have given us free of charge today. So thank you very much. So before we draw our curtain, if you have not registered for our free program, this is your opportunity to use and start documenting your LinkedIn journey. Create your profile, register for our program, start with this program for today, post. We have a lot of program coming up. And guess what? Our 1 year anniversary is coming up on the 30th of this month. So we'll be live again. We'll be bringing a global speaker to come and teach us. You can start documenting all these processes. You attended Elivot pre-summit webinar, and this is what you benefited. The speaker, the name of the speaker is Tag Her. Tag her on any social media platform, especially LinkedIn. Tag her. When you mention her name, you tag her, you tag Elivot. We're going to repost your post. We're going to send your post out there for other people to see. That is how you start documenting your journey. That is what the visibility is all about. That is what career growth is all about. So start documenting all these processes. Then take the course. every day of the course you can post. Look for a time that is convenient for you, just like she said. You learned something with Elevate Academy. It's a free upskill program. You learned introduction to project management, you learned about UI design, you learned about digital marketing, and this is what you benefited. Tag Elevate, tag everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you, and please stay tuned because we'll be bringing up a lot of program this month and next month. Don't miss that. If you miss that, then you have missed an opportunity that would have redefined your professional growth this year. The year has already come to an end. Don't miss this opportunity. Use it wisely. Thank you very much, and good night, everybody.